back, ladies and gentlemen.
What is up, YouTube? I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64, and I'm bringing you the next episode of Pokemon Scarlet. In the last episode, we wrapped up all of the stuff we had to do with Mark, so that we've unlocked every single legendary Pokemon that we can get in this game. Hopefully. I say hopefully. Now, I've been doing some stuff on the side. Sorry, wrong button. I've been doing some stuff on the side. And as you'll be able to see, I've added a couple new Pokemon to the team. I don't know why I keep doing. I want to go to boxes. There we go. Basically, from my other Pokemon homes and all the other shenanigans that I've had, I've added Apom, Shieldon, and Morpeko into our Pokedexes. I was hoping that we were closer to Kitakami's completed dex than we were, but apparently we're not. So, yeah, we're in a bit of trouble in those regards, but no big deal. Like I said, we've been doing a lot of stuff. We got some Pokemon bred. We have some more slots open in Pokemon Home. And we're going to be basically leveling up Pokemon, evolving them, and preparing for the inevitable end of times where we have to wrap up stuff in Kitakami and then catch legendary Pokemon, not necessarily in that order. First things first, as you can see, we have 2 new Pokemon on our team that we have to evolve. Mainly because we don't really have much of a choice, because we've got to get them for the Pokedex. It's very important, kids. Now, while in your journeys, you may have come across a specific item. Not the metal coat, though that was what I initially thought they were going to do. But no, they added an entirely new item in this game in order to allow our good friend Duraludon here to evolve. That item is, wherever I friggin' find it, the Metal Alloy. So we're going to use this item on Duraludon. And our good boy, who I caught with Mark, is now going to evolve into Drayton's ace Pokemon, Archaludon, or Archaludon, depending on how you pronounce it. Doesn't matter to me, we're just here for the Pokedex entries. It gathers static electricity from its surroundings. The beam it launches when down on all fours are tremendously powerful. Nice. And as you can see, Hydrapple's the next one we have to worry about. And we're going to take care of that right now. No, let's get rid of Metal Burst. Metal Burst is like a weird, like, Mirror Coat or counter type move that doesn't even do the exact amount of damage it's supposed to. It's weird. But whatever. Alright, Archaludon, your purpose has been used. You can go here. You can go there, no biggie. I do need a Pokemon that knows Sleep Powder for this. So I think this is Venusaur's time to shine as a backup option. You do know Sleep Powder, right, Holly? You don't. You are just my awesome dancing girl. Okay, cool. So we gotta strategize here. So we'll go Bulbabutt, Kingdra. We'll keep Electros with us. Excadrill, Icarus. We are going legendary Pokemon hunting. That's why I bring these things up. Last but not least, as you'll see, we have the TM for Dragon Cheer, which we got from beating Drayton. We teach it to Diplin and Zalicadula, Menchigabula. Good lord. Gotta go all the way back up now. Actually, I could have just gone all the way down and flipped it back, but when do I do things the easy way, guys? Never. Since we have so many rare candies, this will get us Kieran's ace Pokemon. Hydrapple. Nice. 7 serpents live inside an apple made of syrup. The Serpent, that's a terrible pun, but I love it. That is a terrible pun, but I absolutely love it. The Serpent in the center is the commander. Nice. So I think that means we only have 4 Pokemon left in this game, left in this region that we can't get. Let's get rid of Astonish. Since, well, you're not going to use it, you silly goose. Let me check the dex just to be sure. No, wrong one. Wrong item, man. Wrong item. Good lord. Kitakami. We have 6 Pokemon we have yet to get. So the Alolan Sandslash is a given. We haven't caught him yet. Slowbro and Slowking. Oh yeah, I forgot about you guys. Yeah, let's go fix that, shall we? Boxes. Excadrill, take 5. You can go here. And Hydrapple, since you're done, we don't need you. So we need a couple of Slowpokes. I completely forgot about friggin' Slowpoke and Slowking. Sorry, Slowbro and Slowking. Okay. Where's my other Slowpoke at? Where my other Slowpoke at? That's Slowbro. There's no way I only have 1 Galarian Slowpoke. There we go. I was gonna say, I caught like a dozen of these. Alright, so how many Galarica Twigs do I have? Let's see. Don't tell me I passed him. Did not, okay. Galarica Twig, Galarica Twig. Twig. You'd think I'd prepare for stuff like this, but you know me. You guys know me by now. There's no way I would ever prepare for stuff like this. I have 12 Galarica Twigs. I think, then, the rest of this episode should be spent going after Galarica Twigs. They are going to be in the coastal biome. I can't believe I did that. Good lord. Let's fly to where Lacey's at, and then we'll go beach hunting to see where we can find these Galarica Twigs. Once we get enough, we should be able to get both Slowbro and Slowking and call it a day. Alright, so beach number 1. Hi, eggs. Alright, Stardust. I don't think it's this beach. Soft sand, Stardust, Floatstone, Pretty Feather. Yeah, it's definitely not this beach. Alright, let's try this little guy over here. What are all the deerling doing by the water? What are these silly gooses doing by the water? They don't like water. I mean, they need it to drink, but still. Oh, hi, deerling. Did you fall, you poor little munchkin? Alright, so let's try this beach over here. I'm not 100% sure which beach they spawn on. These bastards. But I do want to get this LP done with, because we have been here for quite a while. And we're going to continue to be here for quite a while. No, this is not the one either. For those of you who don't know what I'm meaning when I say we need to, actually, U-turn. Love disc, come here. Catching you for insurance policy because apparently I don't have you in Pokemon Home. Quick ball, there we go. I gotta pick up quick balls too, good lord. Yeah, we're not remotely prepared today. I thought I would have been, but apparently laziness got the better of me. Oh my god, my Espeon can swim, I'm so happy. Alright, no. Okay. Now, it's not on this beach, right? We just established this. So, Slowpoke's ass ain't gonna show up here. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Thank you, Grimer. So, it should be this beach, then. There we go. Okay, so let's see. How many Galarica Twigs can we find? Oh, there we go. There's a lot of them. I think we need about 20. Could be wrong on the exact number, but we're going to need more than what we have in order to get both the items for evolution. If I have to come back later to evolve one of them, so be it, but I would rather be able to nip whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Muscle Feather, Health Feather. Oh, look at all these feathers we're getting. Which is good because I've been burning through all the ones we've had so far. Alright, let's see. Muscle Feather. Okay. Pick a peck. There's another Galarica Twig. Now, if you're curious as to know which person is the one you talk to get these Galarica items, I will show you. Assuming these are all the Galarica Twigs we can get. I don't believe there are more of them that spawn until the next day. So, I might be screwed out of getting both Slowpoke and Slowking in this section. Oh, it's Froakie. Oh, it's Froakie. Let him sleep. He had a very busy day, I imagine. Even though my day's just getting started. Alright, so fly back up to Lacey's base. Let's see. How many Galarica Twigs do I have now? How many Galarica Twigs do I have now? I have 22. I believe we need more than that, but I will try my best. Over and under, Galarica Twigs go all around. And a nice accessory is what we've wound. I can weave you a Galarica Cuff or a Galarica Wreath if you bring me some Galarica Twigs. Let's try a Cuff first. I'll need 8 Galarica Twigs. Sure. So that's 14. I believe the last one needs 12 to 15. And this will net us 2 more Pokemon for this Pokedex. Galarica Cuff, thank you. And then, let's see. Galarica Wreath. I'll need 15. Okay. I don't have enough, right? Alright. Oh, darn. But I can at least get a Galarian Slowbro. Oh, I need one more. Oh, that is a dick move, game. That is a dick move. To screw poor Slowpoke out of an evolution. Look at him. He's so stupid and jolly. Shelder seems blissful over the taste of Slowbro, even though the toxins seeping from the bite have caused Shelder to faint. Even though that doesn't look like a Shelder, which is weird. Slowbro wants to learn the move Shell Sidearm. Sure, why not? This move is either physical or special, whichever will do more damage. Ooh. 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 You don't need friggin' Psych Up. Get out of here. You don't Psych Up for Jack. Alright. So that's our Slowbro. Now we need Slowking, and we just needed just one more Galarica Twig. That sucks. Worst part is these Slowpokes are going to drop all the Slowpoke material we would need. They're not even going to drop off Galarica Twigs. Aw, I was hopeful. I was like, ooh. Maybe the game would be nice and have one last one left over for me, but no dice. Hey, Love Disc. Did not mean to trigger you there, Love Disc. I already caught you. Good lord. At this rate, this LP is going to go on forever. And I'd rather it not go on forever because there's like other games I want to play. Lantern. My last shot is probably going to be a Swift Feather. Yeah, I think we're going to have to come back here at another time. That's fine, I guess. It's actually very annoying, but hey, I'm fine with that. Means we're still one step closer. That means we need Galarian Slowking, Alolan Sandshrew and Sandslash, which I have to find in Violet now and transfer. Slowbro can go right here. There you are. And then Slowpoke. Let's put you in the guys I'm saving for later category, along with my little Cyndaquil and our Pokemon, our resident Pokemon Slut. Let's go Rocky, and let's go anybody else who can do do some decent stuff with status. Thor can do some damage, but so can Holly. Kirky's just there to eat souls. So it's most likely gonna be like... what the hell? Let's go with Charizard. Alright. Okay. Now, for this episode, since we're gonna be doing a lot of these, I'm gonna try to get as many of them as possible. And then I'll have to do all the work later down the line. Let's see. You've gone and completed a group quest. I see you've earned yourself one of my special snacks. A Zekrom treat. Okay, Zekrom. Beautiful. There's a Zekrom treat. You know the Zekrom. Frightfully rare, that one. Not your run-of-the-mill Pokemon. Speaking of Zekrom, I do recall this one particular encounter when I was a younger feller. I'd set out from Mesagoza, thinking I would walk all the way out to Artisan from there. I was making fine progress when this great black shadow streaks across the sky to the east. I was consumed with curiosity, that's for sure, so I climbed really high to try to catch a better look, and wouldn't you know it, there was Zekrom. I stared up at it like a country lad seeing his first city, and it came down to land right near me. We watched one another for a time. I couldn't help but bask in how magnificent Zekrom is. It loves that snack you have there, so you might just have a shot at meeting it too. If you run into old Zekrom, be sure to give it my best. Alright, so fortunately, since we've done everything, we should be able to get everybody. Kyogre, nice. Blah, 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 Kyogre, blah, blah, blah. Why do we have to repeat all of these things? Just get me to the point where they are. I was on another one of my adventures around Paldea when I spotted these odd rocks in the sea. I thought to myself, now Snacksworth, those have got to be those famous rocks said to bring riches. So I figured I might as well squeeze my eyes shut real tight and make a wish on them. After a few seconds, I opened my eyes, and what should appear in front of those rocks but Kyogre? Just big and blue and brazen as you please. Now that was a shocking day, make no mistake. Blah, 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 we know. Alright. Now you can have as many of these open to you as you want. It's just probably going to be better if you go at these one, two, or three at a time. So, Latias, okay. Blah, 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 blah. I was off enjoying a spot of backstroke in the sea to the south of Paldea at the time. I'd been going on for a good while, so I'd come to feel a bit tuckered out and in need of rest. Came ashore to rest on the sand in the shadow of some cliffs. When won't you even believe it, there's Latias, just right there before me. Our eyes met and it gave me a jolly little smile. Then it flew off again, out of sight. Alright, so there's 24 of these, so I think for this episode, we'll go after 5 of them. So let's see. This will be 4th. Cobalion. Nice. Blah, 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 blee, blee, blah, 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 blee, blee, blee. Get to the point. I was on one of my adventures in Paldea when Cobalion just pranced on down from a cliff. I was real flummoxed at first when it stopped right before me. Maybe it was just pausing to stare because my face looked so funny. Anyway, that old Cobalion started to stroll away, so I followed, and it led me to a famed waterfall. I tried to say thanks, but old Cobalion just dashed off into the bamboo grove. Cool as you please. Alright, so we have Kyogre, Zekrom, Latias, Cobalion. Who's next? Spectrier. There's a Spectrier treat. You know Spectrier. Blah, blah, blah. I was off hiking among Paldea's peaks for a bit of fun, mountain climbing being a bit of a hobby. I was taking my sweet time meandering up some mountain paths dotted sparsely with trees. I came upon this old ruin on the path and covered in vines, and I thought to myself, now doesn't that seem as good a place as any to take a rest? I'd no sooner drawn close for a look than this black shadow of a Pokémon appeared. Spectrier had been sleeping inside. It popped its long face out and scared the spirit out of me. It loves that snack you got there. Alright. So, I will now go and try to catch one of these Pokemon. Based solely on just the facts given to me, the closest one for me is the one that I will most likely be able to get is our boy Zekrom, the main Pokemon from Pokemon Black and White. Mainly Pokemon White, but you get the drill. The reason I go for Zekrom is because I'm 99% sure I know where it is. The rest of them might be a bit of a look for me, and I'll have to look up where they are. But don't worry. Zekrom is one I distinctly remember finding at one point. On my own. So what we want to look for is we're going to look for a really wide open cliff. Hey, Staraptor. You're not the friggin' flyer I'm looking for. It's not going to be on the cliff, but it is going to be near it. Like maybe in like the shadows. I'm going to try this big ass mountain here first. We're going to be doing a lot of legendaries catching in the next few episodes. Let's see. So it should be up here. I believe. Bagon? Cool. Wait, can I not? Do I not have Bagon in this game? I don't have Bagon in this game. I just realized that. It's supposed to be a Violet exclusive. What are you doing here? You gremlin. Bagon. You Chad. And again, this game is weird with its like Pokemon distribution events where it's like just randomly it'll just be like, oh, like there were Beldums in the Savannah biome before when I was hatching eggs. I'm like, oh my god, why are you here? You silly gooses. But this is more Pokemon for us to catch, so... Ultra Ball. Come on, I don't want to kill this damn thing. Alright, Icarus, I think you might not be the Pokemon for this, so, Sleep Powder. Let's go Kingdra. Yawn will definitely knock this thing out. I was kind of hoping to just get Zekrom and call it a day, but apparently Bagon decided, no, I'm going to show up. Thought that was going to be one of those, oh, it's okay. Bagon only randomly shows up here, but no. Whatever. Come on. Knock it out. Knock it out, Valarian. Bag. Do I have items? I do. Let's go with Guard Spec. So it can't lower my stats anymore. My Kingdra does not deserve that nonsense. Alright, Bagon's asleep. Which means it should be the next Pokemon I focus on raising. Especially since the legendaries don't evolve. Well, one of the legendaries that we'll be catching evolves, but... Alright. Come on, it's just a Bagon. I cannot just start an episode. I cannot have an episode setting up catching legendary Pokemon only to end it with catching a... Oh, come on. Alright. No, not Bag. Battle. Yawn. Can't believe you're really gonna make me do this game. You're really gonna make me do this. Well, it's a good thing I got Pokeballs. I'm gonna have to get Pokeballs to catch. It's a freaking Bagon! Come on! And of course I'm paralyzed, which means I have to waste another item. Beautiful. Oh, thank you, Valarian. You are such a good champ. Alright, your team is no longer protected by mist. Don't care. Get in the damn Ultra Ball, you gremlin. The weird part is, like, the catching charm has not kicked in once for trying to catch this damn thing. All I want to do is just catch a Bagon. Not even gonna use it. I just want to catch it, have it for the Pokedex entries. But no, Bagon does not want to sleep. Just wants to sleep its day away, like the little mongoose it is. You know what? It's freaking 80 levels lower than you. Maybe a nest ball. Nope, of course not. I'm gonna start using timer balls, and I'm not gonna be happy. I'm really gonna spend this episode catching a freaking Bagon. Well, I gotta hope Zekrom is in a mood to play around with me, I guess. Bag. Let's go X-Speed. Let's go X-Speed. Why not? Doesn't really matter. And at least this one I don't have to worry about breeding and transferring. I could just raise this one because I already have Bagon from Sword and Shield in. Okay. Try another Ultra Ball. If this one doesn't work, we're going to Timer Balls. Thank you. Good lord. I don't need the Catching Charm to kick in immediately. It's just like go in like a bit. Come on, man. Alright, I got some Bagon scales, which is nice. Its steel hard head can shatter boulders. It only hopes for wings to grow so it can fly. Well, you'll have to wait a little bit there, buddy. But I believe in you. Alright. I can claim a reward. Cool story, bro, but I'm not interested. Instead, I am interested in an electric dragon that should be popping up. Oh, Flareon. Hi, buddy. Comet Shard, Litleo, Swablu. I know you're around here, you black-winged menace. I know you're here. So stop pretending you're not. Oh, hold on. Item. Items. Items are very important, kids. I thought that was a white friggin', what's it called? I'm like, oh my god, there's no way. Am I not close to it? I really thought this is the one I would get, for sure. Where I'm like, oh, I remember where this guy is. And the game's like, no, you don't. And I'm like, okay, maybe I don't. Oh, dear. I really thought I did, though. I really, against all the universe, thought I knew where this boy would appear. But I guess I'm just not as knowledgeable as I think I am. There's an item, though. That works. That works. Comet Shard. A lot of Comet Shards here. Oh my god. I really thought it was over here. Yeah, this is bugging me now, though. Like, I distinctly remember it being, like, high on a rock in this vicinity. It's gonna be down here, isn't it? This mother effer's gonna be down here, isn't he? Char Cadet. There's an item. Or is he gonna be on that cliff? Wouldn't that just suck? Where the hell are you, Zekrom? Oh, where has my Zekrom gone? Oh, where can he be?